Welcome back, everybody, to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Now we shall continue this boss rush because it was so exciting the first time.
Well, not so much continue as sort of restart.
Re-fucking-do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take
However, what I did manage to do was, since I had to do it over again, because you kind of have to actually get an item. You have to actually quit in order to get a reward for the bosses you defeat. So what ended up happening was, and this doesn't always happen, the first 4 boss fights happened to be the same when I did it the second time. So I'm just like, hey, cool, I could just cut that out. So yeah, but be glad for that, because otherwise this video would be like 35 minutes long.
Oh, jeez.
Now there is one video in this playthrough that's that long, but I'm saving that.
Yeah.
Spoilers, it's part 67. Although that's not really spoiling anything because nobody's gonna watch this piece of shit.
Oh man, we have such confidence in our commentary, don't we?
I have such confidence in my fucking skill, Jesus Christ. See, remember how in the last time we fought this guy, I was able to put my fucking shield away?
Yeah.
Because I had an adventure pouch?
Yeah.
Not here!
Oh god.
Now, every time you get hit, your shield is going to be in the way, and you kind of have to do the thing, to set it down, and then you'll be able to charge up for your Skyward Strike. It's fucking annoying.
No, yeah, just...
So yeah, we officially have nothing to talk about for the next, I'd say, 20 minutes.
Gonna hold my sword up like an idiot!
Like an inch a minute.
This could really have been better designed. I honestly do not like this boss fight at all. Like, the monster design and the combat design, it's just all really terrible.
Terabad?
Not that level.
Fuck! Bad touch.
I need an adult!
I am an adult.
Oh dear god, this is a Japanese game!
You had forgotten. Okay, remember when we got to this point the first time we fought this guy, I just kept using arrows?
Yeah.
Well, now because our sword is stronger, it is now faster to do that.
Ah.
Where previously it was faster to use arrows.
No, yeah, just gonna hold my sword up here like an idiot, and then it goes away right as you go to swing.
It's like, ah, fuck. So any random bullshit, because we got time.
Have we talked about Disney acquiring the Star Wars
Disney acquiring
franchise?
Lucasfilm? No, we have not.
So yeah, for those of you that have been living under a rock for the past week or years, depending on when you're watching this.
The -3 of you that are actually watching this video.
I was about to say, no one's watching this. God damn it, I forgot what I was going to say!
Disney acquired Lucasfilm.
Okay, yes, Disney acquired Lucasfilm. And I gotta say, this is probably the best thing that could have happened to Lucasfilm. This is probably the best thing that could have happened to the Star Wars franchise. Because first of all,
now we get a new movie in what, 2015?
Yeah. And then it's not gonna be that bad. It's good. It's probably gonna be good, especially considering what how Disney has handled the Marvel franchises.
There's something I don't even
Get
up there.
I saw one of those barrels just appear and roll down. That's just really bad design, Nintendo. What were you fucking thinking?
Now you're just taking the piss out of this game.
And?
You absolutely loathe this game now.
Nah, not loathe it. I just don't think it's a good game.
Bullshit. You don't like it, you loathe it. That's the Zelda fan base rule. Get with the fucking program.
Like I ever pay attention to the Zelda fan base. This part was pretty cool.
And I actually managed to not take damage during it. That's kind of hard to do. Basically, for that, I just waggle.
Waggle, waggle. Whistle, whistle.
2011, this was released. Waggle is still a fucking brilliant strategy.
Some of the time. Less so than in Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess, you could literally, like, use less movement than you would with a normal controller.
Fucking brilliant, isn't it? See, the thing about this is, even though I show the same number of bosses, there's a lot more to them, hence why this is still twice as long as the previous part.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
And to top it off, we still have 2 forms of this guy left. And they're not gonna take 2 minutes like the first one did.
I really don't like the fact you can't just jump on its head anymore, can you?
You can, but it'll shake you off after like 10 seconds.
Well, at least now you
Which
can
didn't happen the first time.
shoot out his toes with arrows.
Yeah, that was an idea that I got like in my practice session for this. And like, you know what? You can just shoot the fucking things. You don't need to be so goddamn close.
But I do dislike the fact that they did 3 of this boss fight with very little change to it. And I also don't like how this boss is designed either.
It just wants a hug.
So it's never mind. Never mind. If you had followed my train of thought for that, you'd be screaming at me. So I'm just gonna stop it there.
Quit while you're ahead.
I had a JonTron moment. Oh, pink.
Silurenda.
Fucking hell. Boom! Kaboo! Sploosh!
Sploosh, as you would say. For some reason, you would say kaboom and then go sploosh.
It's a reference to the to one of the mini games in Wind Waker, where basically it was like a single player battleship. And whenever you would hit the krakens that you were supposed to hit with the bombs, you would go kaboom! And whenever you missed, he'd go sploosh.
Okay.
Considering Wind Waker was like the first video game the first non-Pokemon video game I ever played in its entirety. I beat Wind Waker, and then like a week later I beat Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
Speaking of which, I need to continue my fucking playthrough of Fire Emblem. I've been meaning to do that.
Yeah. And then I beat Beautiful Joe on the easiest setting, and that was still a bitch to do. Speaking of which, I need to find my copy of that. I need to find my copy of Spider-Man 2. Because that game is fucking brilliant.
So what is this video supposed to be like? A look into the history of fucking Prometheus MFD playing video games?
Well, it all started when I was about 5 years old. My dad had Doom on our Macintosh, and I'd boot that up and just run around the first room. I had no idea what I was doing. And that kind of, Mom hated that. And that kind of was my only exposure to gaming until I turned about 6, when on my 6th birthday I got a Game Boy Color with Pokemon Blue. Also later that day I found my dad's old Game Boy that he got when he was 20 years old with Tetris. So I'm like, why didn't you tell me you had this? Well, I was 6, so I was like, why didn't you tell me you had this? I didn't sound like that when I was 6.
No, it was higher than that.
But,
guaranteed it was fucking higher than that.
Well, this was 14 years ago. But, so, before I lose my train of thought. So, pretty much, the following months were dominated by playing Pokemon. And I got through that by the time I was about 7, though. Took me a while. But at that time, I was the king of Pokemon. Like, people would...
The king of Pokemans.
Yeah, seriously, like, I was the kid who had, like, the link cable in both versions, and I was unbeatable.
Get yourself a Dragonite!
Yeah, seriously. If you have a Dragonite and Mewtwo, you're fucking unstoppable. But then,
the OD of the OG.
When it came to, like, console gaming, we didn't have a console until my dad got a PS1 when I was about 8. And I really wanted us to get an N64, because my cousins had one, and it was awesome. And it's, despite having only 300 games, the N64 was a really good system.
296 North American releases, I believe.
And I had a couple cousins with N64.
I think there were more. I think there were more in Japan.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Especially with the failed 64DD expansion.
Oh yeah. But through them was my exposure to Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Quest 64. My grandma had an N64 with Super Mario 64, Quake 3. I think it was one of my uncles first, and then she got it when he passed away. I think. I'm not sure. And that was my exposure to Super Mario 64, which then my cousins have that N64. I guess we got one from one of my dad's friends when he wanted to get rid of it, which my sister now has. And now the N64 I have is the one my uncle had.
Totally not confusing.
So, I didn't really get into console gaming until I got a GameCube back in, what, 03? And then,
yes, he was a rare breed that actually got a GameCube.
Yeah, I know, right? I wanted it over the PS2, and I stand firm that...
I think I was the rare breed that got the GameCube day one.
Yeah? Yeah, unfortunately, I did not get a game day one until I was 18 years old.
And what game be that?
That would have been Halo Reach.
That seems about right.
I remember.
You know, back when we would do fucking blog videos?
Yeah. And then...
You remember that shit?
And then I've gotten games day one. I've got, like, all my games I've purchased day one ever since. Except for Deus Ex Human Revolution and Dead Space 2. Neither of which I've played through.
So yes, even Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah, I got that. I pre-ordered that.
Yep. Unfortunately.
And then,
I just loved how, in one of the SDA marathons when they were doing the Duke Nukem block. They had as one of the prizes the whole Duke Nukem Forever Collector's Edition thing, whatever it was, minus the game.
It brought it up in value.
Yes.
I got that first day. I got Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver first day. I got Skyrim first day. Actually, I did not get Fallout New Vegas first day. I got that for the following Christmas. So not every game, but you know, majority of them. I got Pokemon Black and White. Well, Pokemon White first day. I've yet to purchase Pokemon Black. Then I got Black 2 and White 2 first day. What else have I got first day? I got Dishonored first day.
Pre-order that shit.
Yeah, dude. I have that tarot card deck. It's nice. It's like, they're really nice, glossy, high-quality cards, too.
I think in one of the Brain Scratch Comms live streams, Lewis had the fucking tarot cards, and then he picks a card at random. He reads it out, and then just throws it. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Oh yeah, by the way, more fucking sand. Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
Tired of sand in this game. This game has too much sand. I never thought I'd say that about a Zelda game.
Trying to make up for all the games in which sand was not heavily prevalent.
Like Wind Waker?
Yes.
That's the reason for all the sand. Wind Waker.
Yes.
Fucking thanks,
it's
Wind
all
Waker.
Wind Waker's fault. I'm just gonna tell you right now that we have another about, I'd say 6.5 minutes before something interesting is gonna happen.
Oh, goody. Like, the only boss fight with sand in it that I really like is the bone dragon thing from Twilight Princess, which I think that's really highly regarded in the Zelda fandom in terms of boss fights.
Fandom.
Let's see. Boss fights. Ah, the internet. Remember back when like sending an email to someone you didn't know was a huge deal?
Huh. The next win will give us an absurdly sturdy shield.
Nice. Yeah, Twilight Fossil, Stalord. I think pretty much like everybody loves this boss fight, and it's a great boss fight.
Okay, so I lied. I actually don't fight the third form of the imprisoned.
Oh, thank God. Just Clockwork Ashura.
Forgive me, it's been a month since I fucking recorded this.
Yeah, we're not exactly prompt when it comes to recording these commentaries, aren't we?
Especially now, where you find yourself where you were 2 months ago.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Job hunting.
Oh, fuck job hunting.
Job hunting should be a full-time job.
Yeah, seriously, I should be getting paid to hunt jobs this much.
Back to, you know, having Sundays is the only day we can really do this.
Oh, yeah. Sunday is the only day I'm going to get myself off.
It's still going to take us about 3 weeks to finish this fucking thing.
Yeah, really. We end up having to finish it at your house.
Not really.
Nah, we only got, like, one more day of this.
Well, 2, really.
Yeah. Oh, snap.
It's just because of the way we're thinking about splitting up sessions.
Yeah.
Like anybody gives a shit. Like anybody's watching this.
And then he climbs out. Suddenly legs.
Yes.
Ha! And then scimitars, because why the fuck not?
Sassy scimitars, if you will. Ow.
Oh, I love that sound when he goes to attack. I don't know why. And then you have to Wind Waker this bitch. See, I wish this was featured more prominently. The weapon.
Where you would just pick up weapons and use them?
Because, like, even in Wind Waker, it wasn't required, but it was still a valid tactic. He's just like, give me that sword back.
Bitch. Ah, shit. There we go.
Put your swords in the air! Wave them like you just don't care!
Fucking really?
I don't know. I got nothing else to say. Swing.
Ow.
I can't miss when I swing 3 swords!
Damn, sucker. Hey, you missed that time. Explain that.
Fate.
It is my destiny.
This looks dangerous.
How embarrassing.
Can you tell we're a bit bored?
Yeah. I think this might actually be what Brain Scratch and Hellfire have to fucking go through with any playthrough that's longer than like 20 parts.
Yeah. Soul-crushing boredom.
Yeah.
Because even with Ocarina of Time, we kind of had a year to reset.
Yeah. I was thinking about recording footage for that today.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I got other playthroughs I could be doing.
Better playthroughs.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they all suck, but still.
Could be worse. Could be, trying to think of play a really bad LP'er. That's not PewDiePie, because that's too easy.
Tobuscus?
Maybe.
That's still too easy. And he admits it. So that doesn't really count, now does it?
Did you know he was an actor? He is an actor, I mean?
Doesn't surprise me.
He acts in the Annoying Orange TV series, I think. If I'm remembering this correctly.
I wouldn't fucking count that, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
that was number 8.
How much more padding do we have? Like 2 more parts?
Part and a half.
Oh, thank God.
A part and a half of padding remains.
It's really the fact that a lot of this is padding that really gets to me.
I think I will take the absurdly sturdy shield, thank you very much.
Nice.
And it is the Hylian Shield, the best shield in the game, for it is absolutely, positively, 100% indestructible.
Oh, nice.
So, we got a heart piece and the Hylian Shield from the friggin' boss rush. So we head up into the sky, and in part 61, we'll do some more bullshit.
Oh, yeah.